doing is not combat.
Where you're in from.
Areas of death and destruction.
The use of drones in warfare has changed the dynamic of war.
It's never the pilot and the sensor just deciding that, yes, that appears to be a valid target. It has worked its way all through the chain of command.
Conventional air power, or missiles, are far less precise than drones.
The reason why we have more terrorists is drone strikes aren't the answer.
قاومها البعض في البداية.
Anwar al-Awlaki, the Chief of External Operations for AQAP.
The fact that Anwar al-Awlaki were American did have an impact on the American public.
If you take up arms against the United States, you are an enemy and you are a legitimate combatant.
Thousands of people have been killed by the use of drones, and we don't understand or know who it cannot kill in those programs.
U.S. Air Force is transparent from any other operations from other government agencies. If there is that going on, I'm sure it's a much higher level than the core operator level.
Since we've created the CIA, they've always, by law, been authorized to conduct covert operations, which people are injured and killed.
Just give me a heads up where you're in from.
We only target al-Qaeda and its associated forces. America does not take strikes to punish individuals.
What the drone does and what the pilot in a plane does is exactly the same thing.
We do 90% reconnaissance, 10% actually attacks.
There are civilian casualties happening in these targeted killing strikes.
For me and those in my chain of command, those deaths will haunt us as long as we live.
The aim of these operations is to counter terrorism, but there's a real threat that it's generating more anger and resentment towards the United States if it doesn't at least acknowledge that it's doing this.
There's nothing unmanned about an unmanned air vehicle.